Hello friends, this is CA Rahul Danait and I've come to address all of you CA final students now that your CA final results are out, correct? Some of you who have cleared the CA final results, my heartiest congratulations to all of you, to each one of you, and yes, heartiest congratulations from everyone here at the JK Shah Classes family. But there are many of you who have not been able to get through this time in your results of CA final. Students, I have come to you to congratulate you too. Yes, you are right. You are hearing it right. I have come here to congratulate you. Do you want to know why? Students, I am very sure all of you right now watching this video who have not yet cleared your exams are going through some emotions. I understand. Some of you are feeling sad. Some of you are feeling disappointed. Some of you are feeling dejected. Some of you are feeling like losers. Some of you are feeling angry. Some of you are feeling envious or jealous. Some of you are looking for someone or something to blame. And some of you, unfortunately, are blaming your own self. Students, if you all have reached this stage where you are going through these emotions, yes, it is completely justified. I am here and we are here to take you out of this stage and get you onto the path of success. Do you want to know how? Students, first of all, let me tell you why at the outset I congratulated you. This is the time. This is the time where you have a chance. God and nature has provided you a chance to finally prove to yourself the hero you always wanted to be. Please understand that a hero is never ever born unless there are reversals in life. Yes, who is a hero? A hero is a person who is able to transform those reversals, those downfalls into something great in future. And therefore, you have a chance now to finally be that hero you always wanted to be. We have all seen movies, correct? Everyone likes a twist. Yes, everyone likes a twist because without the twist, the ending isn't sweet. The ending isn't that exciting, correct? Students, your life is a movie now. You are the lead character in that movie. And yes, some reversal has come, but now it is up to you to direct it in a way that the ending is powerful. Yes, so students, do you want to know what to do now to create that change, to create that revolution, to have that twist back, to reverse the reversals that have happened in your life? Yes, a failure is a reversal. It is something we didn't think about. It is something we didn't sign up for, but it has happened. We have to accept it and we have to march forward. And I am here, students, in this video on behalf of JK Shah Classes to help you, to handhold you back onto the path of success. First of all, my first request to every one of you watching this video is, students, please do not give a nature of permanency to your current predicament. Don't think that what is happening with you right now is a permanent issue. Don't think that what you're feeling right now is going to be permanent for life. No. These are temporary feelings. These are extremely short-lived feelings which you yourself will forget. In fact, in few days when you look back, you will feel, why the hell was I so sad? I had to just wake up, get up, rise and fight, correct? Students, just ask yourselves, 10 years back, okay, let's take 10 years back. Something wrong must have happened in your lives. You must have thought the whole world is turning upside down on me, correct? Students, today, when you look back, many of you must be remembering, yes, there was some reason why I was sad. There was some reason why I was angry. There was some reason why I was crying. But you don't even remember why you were crying. The issue becomes so irrelevant. Students, therefore, this CA final result, this small setback in your beautiful life is just a small issue which you will eventually forget. Trust me, you will eventually forget. I know chartered accountants. I have been with chartered accountants day in and day out. Not all of them have cleared in their first attempt. No. And those who didn't clear in their first attempt and then eventually cleared, you ask them today, they don't even feel a speck of sadness now. They don't even remember that they had cleared in their second or third attempts. No, life moves on, correct? Life moves on. So therefore, the first thing we should understand is, don't give a nature of permanency to your current feeling, to your current situation. I'll give you a story. Students, once there was a king. Please listen to this very carefully. It has changed my life and it is going to change yours too. Please listen carefully. There was a king, yes, and he had many prisoners, okay. Now, one day the king approaches the prisoners and talks to them and says, all of you prisoners, I am giving you one offer. It's a one-time offer. You all have to sit individually and think of a gift that you would like to give me. Okay? So the king is telling the prisoners, gift me something, but individually, not collectively. Okay? The prisoners ask the king, what type of a gift do you want, sir? The king replied that I want a gift which is going to change my attitude. Which means when I'm extremely happy, when I'm extremely elated, when I'm extremely excited, when I look at that gift, I should calm my nerves down and I should become sober again. On the other hand, when I'm extremely sad, I'm extremely dejected, I'm extremely frustrated, very low, when I look at that gift, I should again get my hopes high, I should become normal, I should become sober, I should become happy, I should become peaceful. Give me such a gift. Now the prisoners are thinking, what gift to give to the king so that he becomes sober when he's too excited and sober when he's too sad or depressed. Everyone comes up with some or the other idea and gifts the king their gifts. Students, but one wise old man, his gift is the one that the king likes the most. Yes? You know what gift this old man gave? This was such a powerful gift, students, that when the king was extremely happy, just by seeing at that gift, he used to become sober. And when he was extremely depressed, sad and low, angry, frustrated, when he used to look at that gift, he used to feel normal and peaceful and happy again. You know what that gift was? Do you want to know what gift that wise old man gave to the king? I'll tell you. Students, that wise old man gave the king a ring to be put on his finger. What's so special about this ring? On that ring, something was inscribed, something was written. You know what was written? It was written, this will pass away soon. This will pass away soon. So when the king used to be too excited about something, he used to look at that ring, this will pass away soon. Oh, be calm, be sober. On the other hand, when he used to be very sad, very dejected, very low, he used to look at that ring, this will pass away soon. He used to look at it and feel, oh my God, it's not permanent. This feeling of sadness is going to pass away soon. This feeling of feeling like a failure will pass away soon. Yes? So this is exactly what I'm asking you. Nothing, no feeling that you're feeling right now is permanent. This will pass away soon. Yes? Secondly, students, now this point is extremely crucial for you to ingrain inside your systems. Students, just as the body has diseases, the mind also has diseases. And students, of the various research material that I have studied, I've come to a conclusion that the most dreaded disease of the mind, the most dangerous disease of the mind, the most powerful disease of the mind is the disease of self-victimization, is the disease of feeling like a victim. It's called as the victim tendency. Now, what is a victim tendency? I'll tell it to you in short. Victim tendency means a person likes to feel a victim. He feels that, look at me, I am so unfortunate, I am the victim here. Please give me love, please give me sympathy, look at me, love me, I am the victim, I have been wronged. No, please get out of this. I am very sure you all are going through it right now. Students, this is not going to help you. It is absolutely not going to help you. Yes, it will titillate your senses a bit. It will give you some kind of joy, because the mind, as the psychology says, enjoys pleasure as well as pain equally. So here, your mind is trying to enjoy the pain of trying to feel like a victim. But students, do you understand that if you continue feeling like a victim, that small joy of sympathy you will get from people, but end of the day, please know, if you want to succeed, you are alone. You are the one who is supposed to get up, pick yourself up and fight, get fired up. Please don't sit like this thinking, look at me. No, this feeling is not going to take you anywhere. It is like, there is a very powerful example given. You know camels? Camels live in the deserted areas, correct? And camels love to eat cactuses. You know what is cactus? Cactus are those thorny plants that take birth in these deserted areas. And the camel eats the cactus. It likes to eat the cactus. Students, the research says that when the camel eats the cactus, it is enjoying. You know why it is enjoying? Because those cactus thorns, they prick into their tongues. The camel's tongues are pricked by those cactuses and blood oozes out of the tongue. And this camel is now enjoying a mixture of the cactus and his own blood. And he's enjoying it. But little does he know that he is hurting himself. This victim tendency is exactly the same. You feel nice. By feeling a victim, there is a slight joy. But students, you are hurting yourself. Students, when I was doing industrial training, students, when I was in that company, I was also a CA final student, correct? I also used to go through these self-victim tendencies. But students, one day, as I was sitting on my chair, on my desk in that company, I just noticed a board in front of me. There were these quotes across the room in that entire floor of that company. And one of the quotes just caught my attention. It just struck me so hard that my life changed. You want to know what quote was it? The quote read, "Self-pity is the biggest enemy." I'll repeat, self-pity is the biggest enemy. It will take you nowhere. It will absolutely take you nowhere. In fact, it will take you down. Yes? So students, stop pitying yourselves. Please pick yourself up and march ahead to success. Students, we all know this brilliant company called Apple. Have you all heard about Apple? Obviously, most of you are iPhone users, correct? Students, today it is one of the most valuable companies on the planet Earth, correct? But do you know the story behind it? Students, Steve Jobs, you have all heard about him, correct? Steve Jobs, one of the most charismatic leaders this earth has ever produced. Students, Steve Jobs and his partner Steve Wozniak started the small company in a garage. And then from there, they grew it. It eventually converted into a public limited company. There was a board of directors that came in. Can you imagine the hard work that Steve Jobs must have put in building this company from scratch to a public limited company? Students, but one day the board decides that we need to kick him out, and he had no option but to get kicked out from his own company, from the company he built himself. Students, this is a setback. This is a terrible setback. I think it's a bigger setback than you can ever imagine. Students, building a company right from scratch and taking it to the level where it is, a public limited company, and then getting kicked out of your own company, students, is a terrible idea. But Steve Jobs didn't sit there crying. He fought back. It took him 10 years, yes, but he fought back. He fought back and he worked so hard outside Apple. He created some wonderful products outside that Apple had to bring him back. Apple had to call him back, and once he was back, and then the rest is history. You all know where Apple is today, yes? So students, at that time, Had Steve Jobs thought, look at me, everyone pity me, had he done that, then Apple wouldn't have been Apple today. Steve Jobs wouldn't have been the Steve Jobs we know today, yes? Nobody even knows he went through the struggle because everyone eventually looks at the final result, yes? So students, at this point, please pick yourselves up and march ahead in life, yes? Now, one very important thing I want to tell you. Generally, students tend to blame their luck for the result. Stop doing it. Please take responsibility of your failure. You all know deep inside that somewhere you have done something wrong. Yes? Somewhere your efforts were less. Somewhere you could improve. Yes, many of you might feel, sir, we put our entire efforts. But is there a scope for improvement, students? You all know, yes, there is. Now don't tell me, sir, my friend did the same effort as I did. In fact, they put less efforts than I did, but they cleared. Look at me. No, stop that. One of the most important cancers of the mind is to compare. Don't compare. You focus on your own life. And I'm very sure your life will be beautiful. Trust me, it will be beautiful. Yes? So therefore, please take responsibility. Yes, somewhere I've done something wrong. It is not about luck. Somewhere I've done something wrong. I'm going to identify what wrong I did and I will rectify it. I will rectify it and I will make sure this next attempt is going to be my best. And this very attitude, yes, this very attitude that yes, something I have done wrong, I now need to pick up and march ahead. I will pick up my books now, I will study. Yes, this attitude, students, determines your personal greatness. Yes. In one of the books, students, I have read, it is authored by one of the most renowned thinkers of the late 70s, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He wrote in his book, listen to this line very carefully, it has changed my life also. He said, the greatness of a person is estimated by his ability to tolerate provoking situations, to tolerate reversals. I'll again repeat, the greatness of a person is estimated by his ability, yes, to tolerate provoking situations and all these reversals. This is what defines greatness. I hope you are able to understand. I always tell students, look at failures as an opportunity to grow. Look at failures as an opportunity to grow. Students, for the arrow to go further, for the arrow to reach far distances, it has to be pulled back. Unless you pull it back, the distance isn't great. So right now in your life, the arrow is being pulled back. But I'm very sure a little more pullback has happened, but it will go very far. But your attitude has to be right. I will give you a very, very powerful example. There was a boy from this beautiful city of Mumbai. Students, this boy wanted to be a cricketer. Okay, he wanted to be a cricketer. Students, by the time he reached age 15, I'm talking of the year 1988. By the time he reached the age 15, which is, I'm very sure, younger than you, correct? The entire country knew this boy. The entire country had eyes on this boy. Yes, Dilip Trophy, Irani Trophy, he used to score hundreds at will, centuries at will. He was a powerful batsman. The entire world thought that this boy will make it to the Indian cricket team, and this boy's dream was to represent India. Students, at that time, the team was getting selected for the West Indies tour. The whole country felt that this boy will get selected. But West Indies, students, at that time had the most dangerous bowling attacks. Fast bowlers were very, very, very powerful and very dangerous. Yes, and the other country whose bowling attack was very powerful at that time was Pakistan. Yes, India was always known for producing batsmen. The Indian Cricket National Selection Committee decided not to pick this boy for the cricket team that was touring to West Indies. They didn't pick him up, and they gave a reason that, which was justified also, that we wish to protect that boy. He's too young. Those bowlers there are demons. He might get hurt. He might get hit. We want to protect him because he is India's future. So with that good intention, they decided not to choose him. Yes, students, at that time, one of the very, very, very famous sports journalists of that time, Rajan Bala, interviewed this boy. And in that interview, he asked him, "Dear son, you are not picked up for the Indian cricket team, you are not selected. Are you feeling disappointed?" And you know what this 15-year-old boy said? "Yes, I am extremely disappointed." Now Rajan Bala was shocked. He said, "Why are you disappointed? The whole country is behind you. The whole country understands that we want to protect you. We want to keep you in that cocoon of safety. When you grow up a bit more, then we can launch you into the Indian cricket team where you can then thrash the bowlers left, right, center, correct?" But this boy, this 15-year-old boy, you know what he replied? Look at his attitude. He said, "No, I disagree. Because I feel that if I get hit, I will learn faster. If I get hurt, if I get injured, I will grow bigger." This was his attitude. He knew that without setbacks, there is no growing. Without setbacks, there is no growing. Students, success is tasted sweetest when you go through failure. He knew that. He knew unless he faces these people, his growth as a batsman can never happen. And he was therefore ready to face this failure on his chest, bang on. Yes? And students, as history goes on, he was selected in the next tour of India to Pakistan. And at that time, the Pakistan bowling attack was also very fierce. Yes, Imran Khan, Waqar Younis, Wasim Akram, all these legendary fast bowlers. Students, it is said that when this 16-year-old boy was picked up, by the time he was 16 years old, when he was picked up for that Pakistan tour, and when he entered out to bat, the entire country held its breath. They were fearing this little boy who is representing the whole country now. He's going to face these people. Hope nothing happens to him. And when he walked out in the center, this young boy, you know what Wasim Akram went and told him? "Dear son, have you taken your mother's permission before you come here to bat?" And that's how they ridiculed him. Students, this boy didn't get disturbed. He was focused. He went on to bat. And when he faced his first over, you know what happened? He was hit by a bouncer by this Waqar Younis, fast bowler of Pakistan. And he was hit on the nose. He was dazed. You know that kind of frenzy you go into, where am I? He was dazed. Everything appeared hazy. For the first time, a seasoned ball must have hit him so hard on the nose. But you know what he did? He didn't sit there crying. He picked himself up. He stood there. He said, "No, I will not give up. Yes, I will not give up. I am representing my country. I wanted to be this. I am here. The country is watching me. I am going to perform. This was a small setback. Now I will show them." And then he picked up his bat. He stood up again and he thrashed Waqar Younis then. Eventually he got out. But the point is, look at his attitude. Students, you all know who this young boy was. His name is Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Yes, and then you just fast forward from 1989 now to 2011, the World Cup. Students, look at his journey. Had that young boy at that time given up, would we as Indians, would we have witnessed such a glorious career? No, we wouldn't have. Correct? Nobody looks at the failures then. Nobody remembers that he was hit by that ball. Everyone remembers how he turned things and then made India proud. Students, you are the Sachin Tendulkar of your life. You are now that Sachin Tendulkar who has got hit on the nose by this failure. Students, don't give up. Pick yourself up and make your career beautiful. Yes? Students, since we were born, Mother Nature has taught us not to give up. You know how? Students, when we were babies, we tried to walk. Did we succeed in our first attempt? No. We fell, but we got up again. We tried to walk. We again fell. We got up again. We tried to walk. We again fell. Did we just lie there on the ground? No, we again got up. And now we didn't fall, correct? So students, as babies, if you didn't give up, then now why you're even thinking of giving up? Please get up again and give your attempt again. I'm very sure with a renewed energy, you will be able to clear. Yes? So students, right now, you are at this level, this stage, where you are now in a situation from where your career can be propelled up, or based on your thoughts, you can get degraded. Students, choose where do you want to go. Yes, you are in this position now, you are in the middle stage now. You can either rise up or fall down. Students, all those who are losers, yes, all those who are aimless, yes, all those who have no goals, no ambitions, students, for them, failures don't matter. Yes, they don't care about failures. And even if they do, those failures take them to lower levels, correct? But students, we are not like that. For us, the fact that the failure is affecting us means our standards are high, yes? And therefore, we have to now not go down from here, but rise up, boomerang up and take your career to new heights, yes? Students, being ambitious is a very, very important, necessary tool in your career as a chartered accountant. I'm telling you, and if you are ambitious, yes, you will right now feel sad, but your goal is clear, right? Your goal is clear. You know you want to achieve something. Students, right now there might be a few reversals, but don't let go of your goal. Do not let go of your goal. Students, the goal is all that you have. Keep that inside and then walk towards it. It might take time. It might take time, but walk towards it. Please don't give up, because eventually when you reach there, trust me, you will be the most proud person on planet Earth. You will respect yourself so much, and when you respect yourself so much, the whole society around us will respect you. But if you give up now, students, trust me, your entire life you will look back and say, why did I give up? Why did I give up? Why at that time someone didn't tell me to go ahead? Why didn't someone tell me it's okay, failures do come? Why didn't someone tell me that life is not this, it is not restricted to this, it's a beautiful life ahead? Students, I am here to tell you that there is a much more beautiful life ahead. Create that beautiful life by not giving up now. Yes, failures are not obstacles. No, failures are not obstacles, they are stepping stones to success. Look at a failure as a catalyst that will propel you to success. And as an ending note, students, I would like to tell you that please understand, without failure, yes, without experiencing reversals, without experiencing setbacks, without failure, success cannot be valued. Trust me, success cannot be valued. And students, the second step to this is, if you can't value your success, then you can't sustain your success. And as a chartered accountant, students, this is a start. This is just one small, minuscule challenge in your beautiful life as a professional CA. Students, once you become a CA, many more challenges will come. Bigger opportunities to grow will come. Students, when those big reversals hit your life, trust me, these small reversals in your life are making you strong. They are making you ready. Mother Nature is making you ready. God is making you ready to face those reversals which will eventually come in life post qualification. Students, don't feel that once you become CA, then life will be smooth. No, roller coaster is there everywhere, correct? But now you are getting this training of being able to face failure and come out of it stronger. Yes. So students, from my side and from our side here at JK Shah Classes, we just want to tell you that it is okay. It is fine. In fact, it is beautiful. Why it is beautiful? Because now we all have an opportunity to rise up and take our careers to new heights and take it to such a height that you look back and say, thank God I failed. Thank God I woke up. Thank God I realized that my true potential is here now and I didn't give up. and therefore this failure helped me unlock my true potential, because in this passion of wanting to clear now, students, trust me, your best is about to come. Yes? So from our side, I just thank you all for watching this video. Students, please don't worry, it's a small setback. Your career is beautiful and long, and I wish you all the very best. See you as chartered accountants very, very soon. Thank you very much. Take care and God bless you.